known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and hopefully I am live playing the Destroy All Humans remake. A game that was generously bought for me as an early birthday gift by my friend Emily. Well, 1 and 2 I got the double pack, so...
Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers?
Have you ever played any of the Destroy All Humans game stuff?
All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
I think you'd probably enjoy them. I played the games when they first came out. The original game came out in 2005. And I loved the series until it went dormant. And then these remakes have brought the series back to life. And I think they're working on a brand new game now. This game series was originally made by Pandemic, the guys that did the original Star Wars Battlefront games and Mercenaries.
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word, constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead
No, it's not really.
predecessor.
You lost.
The game makes fun of people who are racist.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Of course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him. He's gotta rescue me. I mean, I gotta... Brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
But anyway, dude, this game is set in the 1950s and is a satire of 1950s culture, 1950s movies. So sometimes when you read the thoughts of people, because you can read people's brains as an alien, they're racist because it's the 50s. But the game itself actually isn't racist. It's a satire of that shit. And yeah, you can actually get a skin from Darksiders 2. Literally fucking death in Darksiders 2. Because this remake is made by the same people. But anyway, so like I was trying to say, Destroy All Humans was made by Pandemic. The same guys that did the original Battlefront games. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. And The Mercenaries 1 and 2. And then that team went under, as you well know. And so the series got passed around. And there was a bunch of shitty games. The first two games are considered classics. And then after that, it got into a lot of really stupid, shitty games. And then somehow or another, it wound up with THQ Nordic. And they remade the first game and the second game while overhauling them. And now they've done that, I think they're working on a brand new game. Because I think there's technically like 5 games, but after the second game, they're just shit. They weren't made by the original people and they kind of suck. So I don't think they're going to be remaking any of the other ones. I think they're going straight to a new game.
Welcome to my little laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter myself to be something of an inventor. In my spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you. If you've got something for me in trade, say some of that delicious DNA you've collected.
These games are just pure unadulterated fun. They're just silly, over the top fun. They don't take themselves too seriously. They're not, it's just about being an alien, blowing shit up, throwing shit around, abducting people, fucking with cows. The game never takes itself seriously.
Orthobox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here, and you're down there. Loathsome little planet. Now, Crypto! To ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium!
And Crypto, do verify your suit is working under Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on!
We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains. Moo? Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one. Again with the moo? I think these lactating bovoids are trying to fool us.
They eat with their mouths? I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creatures. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis, Crypto. Target an object or creature, then lift it into the sky.
Use PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground. Curse these creatures. Good work, Crypto.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner. Wait a minute, that ain't steak. That's holy mother. Martha, give me the shotgun.
This looks like a job for the Zapumatic. Fry that farmer.
Extract and collect the brainstem from what's left of the agricultural engineer. You can consume the brainstem and collect the Furon DNA.
Harold, come on back! You gotta see this! They got a talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Little green spaceman! Ah!
I am not green.
Be merciless. Let none
I was playing it at 30 FPS. The game was originally on PS4 and Xbox One, but it got a PS5 upgrade that upgrades at 60 FPS. I was started at 30 and then switched it to 60.
5.
Bring it on, Baldy. What's this? Communist? Oh, here we go again.
Excellent work, Crypto.
Drop the fire. Boy, I could just fall.
Good work, Crypto.
Evening, Ms. Turnip Seed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
Little green spaceman!
What
All
is
over the
that?
place.
A
They
new
got my
silo?
Harold electrocuted him with a big old...
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity. Vaporize them, Crypto!
I have to kill a farmer's wife using a chicken. That's one of the optional mission objectives. See, like the game is just it's never afraid to just have a good time. How many games can you play where the first thing you do is telekinetically throw a cow in a lake?
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer!
Pussy, pussy. Come here, you!
Get in your flying saucer and annihilate everything in your...
Oh, and one thing that's really cool, all the buildings in the world are destructible.
Take a spin in your saucer. Get a feel for the controls and then go ahead and start shooting!
Destroy all buildings! Leave no trace! Bomb those monkeys back to the Stone Age!
Perfect!
Nice shooting, Crypto!
Pretty much, yeah.
Move out, man! Move, move, move! I don't know, but I've been told.
I don't know, but I've been told
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Oh, great! The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
Crypto, I hereby give you official permission to destroy all humans! Look out! There are more to the north in the bushes!
Replenish your saucer's shields by drilling any human vehicle.
And I don't know if you've ever seen Invader Zim.
The humans are making a final push! Wipe them out once and for all!
Perfect!
Well, the same guy that plays Invader Zim plays Pox, the guy who's instructing me.
Excellent work, Crypto.
See, that's the first fucking mission.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the paper's got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it. Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story
Yeah.
short,
Oh, it's good to see you, Matt.
every human being alive
Yeah, I got the remake of 1 and 2 today. I was given some money as an early birthday present.
strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves. But with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll be turned 29 on the 18th.
A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities?
Now I'm going to explore the area to do some side quests. Oh, that's cool.
Speak up, whoever's there!
What's that?
Space, baby!
What the? Maybe it was that radio station that comes. You know what they call me in the war? Martians in Gonorrhea. It's a good day today.
Yep, this is what I thought my life would be like. Cows, check. Farm.
We need to collect samples for further research. I marked the drop zone. Rotation combined with its polluted atmosphere makes it impossible to target lock the colossal abducto beam orbital transporter for long.
Martha, come quick! There's a giant hairless hamster eating the turnips. from outer space. My ears must have been fooling me. Commies! You want a piece of me? Perfect! Well, it's been a while.
Good work, Crypto!
Come quick! There's a giant hairless hamster eating the turnips! Hurt me! Well,
Wasted half of your time!
Space invaders!
I've received half of the deliverables.
Martians! What am I? Wait a minute! Sure is a nice view. Bring it on. Perfect!
The colossal abductor beam is about to lose its target lock.
Well,
That's not what I ordered.
put me down, you wily critter!
I can see very moving data points in the future.
I have to come back here once I'm upgraded. You get a bunch of upgrades throughout the course of the game that improve your weapons, your powers, your ship.
Did you want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal?
Before, in the original game, you had to do the side missions to continue the main story. Like, you have to collect a certain amount of DNA and grind, and thankfully they've removed that. So the side stuff is, well, side stuff as it should be. Earth women are delicious. Oh, God.
Crypto, I see a horde of humans up ahead, congregating at some sort of holy ground. Here's the plan. I want you to enter the fair, find a malleable human and lead it back to your ship for questioning. Get the picture?
Questioning.
Crypto!
Oh, hey, man, it's good to see
Everyone
you.
is aware of your presence. The more people become aware of you, the more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to investigate you and take you down. Don't forget to disguise yourself, Crypto. You're not exactly inconspicuous, you know.
Now that you're sufficiently disguised, continue using the cortex scan to maintain the illusion. You wouldn't want to lose concentration while surrounded by enemies.
What the heck kind of thinking is that? Meat! Meat! I like meat!
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human. You just have to scan them all.
Atlas. Man, oh man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes. God, I love America.
This human seems to be onto something. Will wonders never cease. Keep scanning the humans.
Got my bus ticket. Hollywood, here I come. Save me a seat at Schwab's.
I want to marry Miss Rockwell, but instead I gotta sit here hour after hour, day after day, watching this dang wheel go up and down, round and round, over and over again until somebody dies. Hell of a metaphor.
Yes, yes! Like proteins from the primordial ooze, a pattern is emerging. Scan some more human mind.
I had them on Xbox, and I wanted to get them on PlayStation because I can't really play my Xbox right now. And trophies. And also because I could stream them on YouTube. And the jumbo pack that I bought came with both games and the DLC for all games for $20. So I couldn't stream them properly because Xbox has shitty streaming. And I couldn't get trophies. And well, I can't even really play my Xbox right now. My controller's fucked. So.
It's Crypto.
Yeah, Tom. Now that you're all here, I'd like to say, please stay in your homes.
Queen! Finally, I was gonna flip my lid if Mama made me take one more slurp of cabbage soup. I want roast chicken. Chicken of the sea. Or was it by the sea?
All right, Crypto. I've analyzed all the thoughts you've collected, and I think I've isolated the perfect subject for you to...
Probe and vaporize?
No. Abduct and bring back to the mothership.
My way's more fun.
Abduct, not vaporize.
Okay, but humanity ain't gonna annihilate itself, all I'm saying.
Can I finish?
Can I stop you?
As I was saying, the newly crowned Miss Rockwell looks like a prime candidate for...
Have you ever seen Invader Zim, Alex?
She's envied and desired by other humans. She's highly persuadable. Best of all, she apparently has a brain the size of a peanut. Hypnotize her and send her back to your ship for collection.
Implant a command on a puny human brain. Bend its will to
I want
ours.
to thank all the little people, but there's no time. Gotta go. Wake up, whoever's there. Call the army. Leave me alone. They've come. Which way's the exit? I've got to get enjoy the fair. Oh, and don't ride the map.
Shit.
It's a freaking death trap! What? Must keep going. Feet killing me. Damn heels.
Space invaders! Commies!
Alien devil!
I kind of fucked up there. Hold on. Oh, Invader Zim is great. It's a show I grew up watching. Yeah, welcome to fucking YouTube, unfortunately. It seems to be fixed now.
Crypto! That human is aware of your presence. The more people become aware of you, the more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to it. Don't forget to disguise yourself, Crypto. You're not exactly inconspicuous, you know.
Now that you're sufficiently disguised, continue using the cortex scan to maintain the illusion. You wouldn't want to lose concentration while surrounded by enemies.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we can find. Admittedly, the competition will be fierce. You just have to scan them all. Crypto?
Ah, fuck,
How are we going to find information if you kill
no.
important people? Get back to the mothership!
Fucked up.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we can find. Admittedly, the competition will be fierce. You just have to scan them all.
In this game, Destroy Humans was made by Pandemic, the same guys who did the original Battlefronts, Alex.
Crypto, how are we going to find information if you kill important people. Get back to the mothership!
Damn it. It's a specific control you have to use to get him to follow you. I keep fucking up.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we
Yeah,
can
the original
find.
game came out in 2005.
Admittedly, the
And it was one of Pandemic's signature creations. And then they did 2 games that are considered classics, 1 and 2. And then Pandemic went under, and obviously, sadly, and then a bunch of shitty games followed that weren't really good, like Big Willie Unleashed. And then somehow, some way, Destroy All Humans rights were purchased by THQ, and THQ Nordic remade the first game and the second game. And I think now they're working on a brand new third game, because the games after the second game kind of suck. So they're not really worth remaking. So they're just pretty much doing a third brand new one.
For him. Heavens to Bitsy, did I just think that?
There we go.
Please, Lord, kill me now. Harold just asked me to bake him another apple pie.
I want to marry Miss Rockwell, but instead I gotta sit here hour after hour, day after day, watching this dying wheel go up and down, round and round, over and over.
Man, oh man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes. God, I love America.
Yes.
So, you know, because they did, like, Big Willie Unleashed, which was, like, a weird tie-in game with Big Willie restaurants. You know, Big Boy? I'm sorry, Big Boy. Like, it was literally a licensed tie-in with Frisch's Big Boy. Super fucking weird. And then they did, like, a final one for PS3 and 360 called Path to the Furon that they tried to make it good, but it just didn't wind up being good,
Like
so...
proteins from the primordial ooze, a pattern is emerging. Scan some more human minds, Crypto.
Shake.
And he said she was screaming bloody murder about little green men and a flying saucer landing in their pasture and blowing up all the cows.
Aliens in the cornfield. I knew I should have built that baseball diamond.
Did that cow just speak to me? Say something else, Bessie.
I want to be a cowgirl.
Okay, I needed to scan the mirror first. Fuck me. Okay. The remake overhauls a lot. It redoes the control scheme, adds in new shit, but it still has some kind of clunkiness because at the end of the day, they decided to stay faithful to the original vision. So, you know, some of the stuff's still clunky, like the specific way you need to do a mission, yada, yada, yada.
Crypto, I see a horde of humans up ahead.
But considering people love the games as they were, I prefer the approach they took.
That human is aware of your presence.
There's no game really like Destroy All Humans.
The more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to investigate you and take you. Don't forget to disguise yourself, Crypto. You're not exactly inconspicuous, you know.
Another thing that's really cool, you can actually destroy all buildings in the game world. All of them. And they stay destroyed until you leave the area. And that was even back in PS2. They did that.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we can find.
Mercenaries games also used that. It had the same engine.
You just have to scan them all.
Man, oh man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes. God, I love America.
This human seems to be onto something. When wonders never cease. Keep scanning the humans.
Yeah, town's doing great, business is booming, hope is on the way, yada, yada, yada. Let's barrel through this puppy so I can get down to the real business of governing. Making time with the delicious...
All the politicians in the game have a fucking do a JFK impression.
Just Miss Rockwell.
Yes. Like proteins from the primordial ooze, a pattern is emerging. Scan some more human minds.
The game is set in the 50s and is a satire of 50s movies and culture.
But instead, I gotta sit.
Wayne!
Finally, I was gonna flip my lid if Mama made me take one more slurp of cabbage soup. I want roast chicken. Mmm, chicken of the sea. Or was it by the sea?
All right, Crypto.
Implant a command on a puny human brain. Bend its will to ours.
I want to thank all the little people, but there's no time. Gotta go.
What's an Elvis? Must be a new type of 10-gallon hat. I want to slap an Elvis on my head.
Which way's the exit? What exactly did Dr. Kinsey mean by enjoy the fair? Oh, and don't ride the mangler. It's a freaking death trap.
Bitch, what are you doing? Oh, okay, she's gonna run the path. She's gonna run.
Must keep going. Feet killing me. Damn heels. Wait! I left my purse in the tent.
Go ahead.
I must go to the dark and mysterious woods. There's no
And see, you can see them fucking in the car, and the guy's sitting there watching. Like, this game is just over the top fucking raunchy and hilarious. It's just the type of game that they don't make anymore.
Or slasher films.
They actually had to include a thing at the beginning saying, even though we overhauled the game, we kept the story the same as it is, so you might be shocked, because they were afraid people might be triggered.
Nope, nothing to worry about here. I don't remember parking here. Of course, I can't ever remember where I parked. My car seems bigger and rounder and saucer-shaped. Whoa, this is just like my dream. La 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 la. La 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 la. And lots of wavy hair like Libera. Wait a minute. Where am I? This sure doesn't look like the pie eating contest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, God, please, no. Oh, it tickles.
It's probing time.
Yeah, right there. That's the spot. Oh, that is delicious.
Never fails.
The authorities are on their way. Get in your saucer.
Wreak havoc by using your saucer's abducto beam to levitate a creature or object.
Oh, not another blasted alien invasion.
Little green man!
It came from outer space.
Oh, God. I played this game the first time when I was like 10. Oh, I had a blast playing this game, man. Now I'm almost 30, and it's still funny. And you can read like newspapers after each mission. The government always plays it off Fairground left in tatters by Freestorm. Like the government making like the dumbest excuses. They get more silly as the game progresses.
Step right up. Weapons, abilities, saucers, upgrades are us.
New mission, Citizen Crypto.
Crypto! Those nearby bovoids appear to have been genetically manipulated by the humans. But for what purpose? I want you to investigate this bizarre mutated species. Brains? Healthy green glow? Those human fools! Clearly they've genetically altered these pathetic gas bags and turned them into radioactive exploding zombie cows! Show them the folly of their mad
Radioactive exploding zombie cows. Oh man, it's just so fucking ridiculous, dude. I love it.
Throw down. Eat your heart out, no bill can be done.
Like, your game is just not afraid to just be fucking silly, raunchy, and over the top. And the fucking scientist looks like Einstein, man.
On your knees, cowboy. You think you're 15?
Good work, Crypto!
Space invaders, run for your lives.
The town's alpha male? Where did he come from? Never mind that! You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence. Go to this town hall and take the alpha male's place to address the pea-brained man.
No, Crypto! Now the humans know you're here. Back to the mothership with you.
Oh, okay, I wasn't supposed to kill them. Okay. That's my bad. Like, see, when it's a stealth mission, it's a stealth mission.
The town's alpha male? Where did he come from? Never mind that! You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence. Go to this town hall and take the alpha male's place to address the pea-brained masses.
Now, if I could just find a cowboy, an Indian, and a construction worker, I could form that singing group down at the
A
village.
restricted
What do we
area.
call ourselves?
How droll.
The city
Crypto,
people, village
the
folk.
charming security at this town hall won't let you in without a jacket. Use Hollow Bob to keep standards up, will you?
Make my day. What's going on there?
Crypto! The gathering is already in progress. But before we deal with these pitchfork connoisseurs, we need to find the alpha male.
Guess it was just my imagination. Police!
Wonder what's for dinner. Oh, yeah, beef. Again. I want a salad. Is that so wrong?
What exactly is an udder anyway? Ugly looking thing. No, think about baseball. Think about baseball.
Oh, Rock Hudson.
No, no, baseball. Think about baseball.
Gosh, Uncle Stanley sure didn't seem like himself this morning. Maybe I should give Miles a call.
It's him!
Where is
the
police
mayor!
commissioner? He was
Now
assigned to
use
protect me.
Hypnoblast to distract the lackeys surrounding him. Time to take the stage. Break a leg, Mayor Crypto. Assure them that everything is normal. No monkey business. That is, only monkey business as usual. The success of our mission depends on it. Now hurry, Crypto.
And like, I find the fact that like all the politicians, man, do like a Kennedy impression to be hilarious.
Then it looked like it stuck some sort of device up the poor thing's...
Claptrap, and after all that, I didn't even get to see Miss Rockwell. She just walked right on by with her...
Crops laid out flat in circles like a 4th of July pinwheel. I told Edgar, there goes our savings, no new shoes for the twins, and I guess Darlene's just gonna have to live another year with that overbite.
Greetings, fellow human agricultural engineers. There is nothing going on here. Everything is normal. Carry on with your pathetic human lives. That is all.
Now, wait just a cotton-picking minute. Mr. Mayor, I've lived in this town all my life, and I voted for you twice in the last election. Now, I'm entitled to a god-darn answer. If there ain't nothing going on here, how come all my cows is glowing like lightning bugs? What you say to that, whippersnapper?
That? Well, that's just the healthy inner glow that comes from chewing a cud of fresh green Rockwell grass. Why, I chew it myself all the time. Got some in my craw right now. Better than snuff.
No, the green. Blame communism.
You want to know what's been going on around here? I'll tell you what's been going on around here. Communism, that's what. I kid the flying saucer freaks, but seriously, they add a lot of local color to the community, don't they? I mean, without them, we'd have nobody to ostracize but the inbreeders. Bada bing! Is this thing on? So the next time you see a strange light moving and changing direction at incredible speed in the night sky, you just think to yourself, no commie's gonna distract me from my patriotic duty with a couple of bottle rockets. No, sir.
And that, you know, it's funny too because like there was a real, like they literally had it called the Communist Scare in the 50s, the Red Scare.
How in the world does any of that explain the destruction at the fair?
Read my lips. I will not rest until we find the perpetrators of the fairground carnage and bring him to justice.
Now hold on. How come nobody in Santa Modesta has been seeing anything like this?
Because we're real Americans and they're not. Next.
I would make a great politician.
So, as you can see, there's nothing to trouble your puny human brains about.
The mayor's right. This was all just a random series of suspiciously coincidental yet easily rationalized events.
Yeah, that's right. Give it up. Let's hear it from me.
Suckers.
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
That'll be my campaign slogan.
What a bunch of losers.
Vote for me, or you're a
Like
communist.
mud.
This planet is easy pickings.
Crypto! Did you hear what that human said during your speech?
Must have missed it. Busy digging on the love.
Focus! There's another human hive nearby. Santa Modesta, he called it. You must discover its location and make your way there. We've got more humans to control.
Another thing they did that's really awesome. They in the original game, there was a cut mission that they just didn't have time to go through, but it was in the files, and they actually went through and finished it for the remake, which was cool. So they didn't have to do that. You can tell the people who made this genuinely cared about the property.
So what would you like to upgrade, you little ball of unbridled aggression?
Yeah. Oh, that's great. You can have a fucking cow skin. You're gonna be Elvis. I don't have it yet, but I'll be able to get it. They have a Darksiders 2 crossover skin. This is made by the team that did the Darksiders games. Alien Pool Party. Yeah, this is where you get the disintegrator ray.
Here we are, Crypto. Sunny Santa Modesta. First up, I want of this town. Perhaps we can gain an insight into the way this whacked human social hierarchy functions. Crypto, the first thing you should do is take a human disguise. In this mission, it's vital you remain completely incognito. If your true form is seen by anyone, the mission will fail.
What's next? Army pigeons dropping chemical bombs?
Hey, don't laugh.
What do you mean?
You know, back in the war.
Scan any humans you find. They might be able to tell you where the alpha male is located.
Oh, I have to cover up this terrible rug burn before I get to the pool party. My girdle rides up every darn time.
That rotten mayor. We gave $500 to that campaign and still no invitation to the pool party at the motel. Maybe I should sell those photos to the tabloids after all.
There seems to be a human social ritual in progress. Perhaps you can discover what's going on. By scanning them.
He's gonna make us cops popular again.
What a great guy. He must really love pool parties.
The mayor can grab anything and get away with it. Even me.
Better move before that mayor gets any closer. That old lech thinks he can grab anything that tickles his fancy.
Ouch! A house in the suburbs, a loving wife, a happy family, mowing on Saturday, church on Sundays, working...
Maybe this pool party will take everyone's minds off this alien invasion crap. Martians this, Martians that. The only thing little and green around here is my prostate.
What the fuck?
This mayor is pathetic. So is this pool party. It's time to trash the place.
I'm a working gal.
Good Lord! Do you know?
Like, man, you need to see a doctor if your prostate is little and green, bro.
Good work, Crypto. Unfortunately, you seem to have awakened the local constabulary. Be on your guard.
You'll need a new weapon to handle the Santa Modesta police force. So I'm unlocking your disintegrator ray. Try it out on the fuzz.
Oh, yeah.
Smokes! Aliens! Time to light the grill. They want to destroy our way of life! Alien invaders!
Nice shooting, Crypto.
Put me down! Ice! Officer!
How can...
If you run out of ammunition, use transmog to recharge.
Might spare your life. Ah! My head! My head! My head! Attention! Please step away from the flaming police. Thank you for your cooperation. Police, out of the way!
And they even have jet boots in this game. But you have to unlock them to let you slide across the ground like you're skating on hover. It's like a kind of like a super skating.
A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities?
Televisions of Doom. Damn, the television's ruining those kids. Elvis rocking back and forth, giving people bad ideas. I know I'm joking, but they literally would not show Elvis. They would not, for like the first several years of his career, show him from the waist down because they thought his gyrating was suggestive and might give young women temptation.
Looks can deceive. These urban humans are savvier, grittier,
Stringier.
harder to fool. Keep your eyes sharp and your wits sharper.
Not in the open. Duck in here.
Hold the frequency.
Hit me.
We're go for phase 1.
Our guys inside the station?
Just waiting for the word.
And the tape?
In the briefcase, all queued up.
Subliminal TV messages. What'll Majestic think of next?
Search me.
You know what a rhetorical question is?
Not a clue.
Come on.
Those black suits again. What's a Majestic?
I'm not certain, but it gives me an idea, Crypto.
Wait, let me grab something to write with.
If our plan is to succeed, simply reading human minds will be insufficient. We must control them. To ease the harvesting of their brain stems, grease the wheels, so to speak.
Sounds like a gas. How do we do it?
I believe your ebon-garbed friends have provided us direction.
And the sequel to this is even better, but you obviously need to play the first game first. The sequel takes place in the 60s and makes fun of the whole hippies culture and takes place all over the world. Fucking America, obviously, like San Francisco during the hippie culture, London, Tokyo. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Dude, you know all the great games that have come out this year? All the great games that are gonna come out this year? Yeah, even without fucking GTA, it's still a fucking fantastic year, man.
Keep up with the black sedan! You're being outrun by a vehicle that can't even fly!
Finally, got the dash.
Black are getting away!
Martians!
If in doubt, head for the TVs! Forget the black sedan! Stop those men in black from escaping!
I'm sure in a lorry! I like Huffman, but I'll kill him in a second if I get
the... I guess, man.
Crypto, this looks diabolical!
It's really gonna hurt them, though.
A reel of magnetic tape and orders to commence an experiment in human mind control. Apparently,
Like, their stock report for this year is gonna be missing a couple $1 billion. So that's the reason I didn't think they were gonna delay it. Because they literally had their forecast projected for that, not so their shareholders are gonna see a massive $1 billion dip.
TV station and scan Slibians.
Darn it!
The private regrets to inform you that
Honestly, who even knows at this point, man?
you are drunk. Officer on fire!
Therein lies the problem.
Attention citizens, please stand back. Official police burning.
Soon I'll prove the human mind can be controlled by televised propaganda. And then I'll start my own cable news network. Ha ha! There's a heck of those majestic agents. America ain't gonna brainwash itself.
We cannot allow the human race to be Sleepy Ernst's experimental guinea pigs. They should be our guinea pigs.
Destroy Sleepy Ernst, Crypto. Zap that narcoleptic dweeb.
It's a localized meteorological wind vortex phenomenon. Or maybe aliens.
You stop a piece of me.
We'd better make sure his work is destroyed.
Put me down right away. Clear you. Drop me. Bow down before me right there. And I just...
Crypto, Majestic intended to broadcast mind control signals to control their own people. By transmitting signals from this station, they hope to make the human population paranoid and aggressive. Well, more paranoid and aggressive. I suggest...
Yeah.
All right, Crypto, here's the plan. We're going to use this television thingy ourselves to subjugate humanity.
Honestly, it's not even really a modern thing. Rockstar's always had a bad history with delaying games. I thought for sure that it would be different this time because they waited so long to announce it. But almost every major Rockstar game they delayed once or twice, usually by a year.
Control transmissions. That's the good news.
They have a habit of announcing games either before they're ready or they just have to add one more thing, which, I mean, I guess I can understand because when Rockstar does release a game, it's a big fucking deal, so...
Highly technical reasons, you have only a few minutes. If you cannot align the antennae, very bad things will happen. Let's not speak of it again. Now,
can't I watch the news in peace? That Fidel was kind of making sense.
No, I know, man.
No! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Definitely, I mean, I totally get you. I'm just saying they've had a long-standing history of delaying shit.
I love Lucy when she's
I thought this time, because it had been so long, it would be different, but I guess it's not. Red Dead Redemption 2 was originally supposed to come out in October of 2016, and wound up coming out in fucking
Darn rabbit
October of 2018, 2 years after it was first announced. So
expenses paid, Cuban vacation.
I thought the reason why they waited so long to officially announce 6 is so that they wouldn't have to delay it, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, it is a major letdown.
You're almost done.
Oh shit, yeah, it's looking like the new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F, the brand new one, it will come out this year. And I'm really stoked for that.
You silver stud, you. Here we go. Beginning transmission. Furon signal downlink successful. Oh, this is smashing. Alright, I'm increasing the power. Wait! Crypto! This signal is too strong! Humans are weak! Their minds can't take that kind of amplitude! Quickly, Crypto! You've got to bend the antennae before they... Ooh, that has to hurt. Ew. Disgusting. Crypto? Crypto! Where did you go?
Snack time.
They did the Silent Hill 2 remake last year. And meanwhile, the entire time they had Bloober Team doing the Silent Hill remake, they had another team doing a brand new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F. And I've been interested in that, and it looked like they were going to, I thought it was going to be years away before we got the brand new Silent Hill game, but then they rated it from the ESRB, which they almost never do until a game is super close to coming out, because if they rate the game and then they change something, they have to do the whole rating process again. So to save time and money, they almost never have the ESRB rate a game until the game is almost done. But they spotted a thing on the PlayStation Store that said it was coming out in 2025, and then it was taken down. So it seems like, yeah, it will come out. And with GTA 6 being moved out of the way, it probably will come out fall this year, so I'm stoked for that. But yeah, you were talking about how even without GTA 6, it's going to be a great year. Yeah, it will. So already this year, this is what already came out this year. Just giving you a highlight reel of what's come out this year already. Wuthering Waves, which is a good free-to-play game. Let me see. Hold on. Ender Magnolia, which was fucking amazing. Ninja Gaiden 2 Remake, which was fucking amazing. I need to get that. Eternal Strands, Tales of Iron 2. The Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, of course. Just talking about that. That was a huge game. Civilization 7, which it's been like 8 years since the last Civilization game came out. It's on my to-get list. I've heard good things about 7. Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remastered. The Like a Dragon Yakuza Pirate game, which is really good. Let me see. Monster Hunter Wilds, which I eventually want to play. I'm skipping through because there's like so many here I can't list them all. I'm just giving the highlight of what's already come out this year. Assassin's Creed Shadows, fucking awesome. Think it's one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever. I would put it in my top 5 for sure. And I'm not done playing it. I've been playing other stuff, but I'm gonna probably get the platinum for Shadows. First Berserker Kazan, super awesome Souls-like. I'm going through the Oblivion remake, obviously, fucking awesome. One of the biggest surprises of all time. Post-trauma, really good horror game. Clair Obscur looks really good. I also want to play that when I get a chance. Seems just like a super awesome RPG. Hold on, let me see. And that's just what's come out already. Then we have Doom: The Dark Ages coming out on the 15th. Looks fucking amazing. All the newer Doom games have been awesome, and this one looks really, really good. Let me see. Elden Ring Night Rain, which I'm not really interested in, but a lot of people are. The full game of Deltarune, the sequel to Undertale. We have the Switch 2 launch coming, obviously, in June. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Death Stranding 2 is coming in June. I'm really looking forward to that, of course. Zenless Zone Zero is coming, looks really good. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake, which is awesome. That was originally canceled. I really, really enjoyed 1 and 2 remake. I'm not normally into skater games, so I thought that was fucking great. Shadow Labyrinth, it's like this cool take on Pac-Man. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is coming. That looks awesome. Mafia: The Old Country is coming in, I think, July. Yeah, how about that? And that's the set during the birth of the Sicilian mob in the World War I era. Looks fucking super dope. I love Mafia. I'm really looking forward to that. Metal Gear Solid Delta coming out in August. Hell Is Us coming out in September, which looks fucking amazing. It's like this Slavic Souls game in an open world. You should look it up if you get a chance. Borderlands 4 coming in September. Borderlands 4 looks fucking awesome. I'm actually pretty stoked for it. Ghost of Yotoi coming in October. Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, that's been in the works for like 18 fucking years. People have been waiting for a sequel to that. Finally coming. Those are scheduled. We have so many that are coming that haven't been unveiled yet, but they're confirmed for this year. Hold on, let me see. Probably they'll announce them in June. I'm trying to... Chernobylite 2 is coming. I really like Chernobylite 1, and Chernobylite 2 looks even better. But there's no release date for that yet. Just 2025. Chronos: The New Dawn, that game made by the guys who did Silent Hill 2 remake. But it's like 1980s Poland, but futuristic. Looks fucking awesome. It's almost like their take on a Dead Space-like game. I'm really looking forward to that. That's not announced just this year. But I will be getting that whenever it does launch. Demon Tide, super great open world platformer. I'm looking forward to. Dying Light: The Beast, the third Dying Light game. You know I love Dying Light, and this new game looks fucking awesome. That's coming out second half of this year. No release date yet, but I'm really looking forward to that. I love Dying Light. Elden Ring is getting a new edition that adds new content for everybody. Like, it's technically for the launch of Switch 2, but it's for everybody. They're going to add new armors from other games in the series, like other Souls games, and they're adding the ability to customize customize Torrent with new costumes, which is something that I always wanted. And while that's coming to the Switch edition, it's coming to all the other versions too in a free update. So I'm always down for more Elden Ring content. And we have no idea. They said they're going to add other things to Elden Ring too, so it's kind of like a free DLC being thrown in. So that'll give me another reason to play Elden Ring for the 80th time. So there's still so much more coming. The Gex games are being remastered. Those are classic platformers I really love. They're finally coming to modern systems. Gothic remake. I'm really looking forward to that. The original Gothic was a landmark game, but it's really clunky now, so it's being remade from the ground up. Greedfall 2. Really love Greedfall. I think you would like Greedfall, Alex. Hollow Knight Silksong is finally coming. I know you probably don't care about it, but Hollow Knight Silksong, people have been waiting for like 8 fucking years for that. It's almost become a thing where it's like, where is Hollow Knight Silksong? Hold on. Marvel 1943, Rise of the Hydra, the World War II game with Captain America and Black Panther that has probably the best graphics I've ever fucking seen. They literally had to stop the demo and take the dev camera around to show people they weren't faking it. It was a real in-game cutscene. You know, fucking World War II, Captain America game. Fuck yes. Not based off of a movie. I'm really looking forward to that. And it's written by Amy Hennig, the chick who wrote the Uncharted games, Jack and Daxter, and Soul Reaver. So it's got awesome engine, awesome setting, and a great fucking writer. And I think they've been working on it for like 5 years. So they have taken the time to really get this good. I can't wait for that, whenever that comes. Metroid Prime 4, no release date, but that's like one of the only Switch games I'm really excited for. Metroid Prime 3 came out in 2007, so 18 years. I've been waiting for another Metroid Prime game, so I'm fucking stoked for that. We're still going. Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out. They're finally doing a new Ninja Gaiden game. Outer Worlds 2, I really liked the Outer Worlds. Pokemon Legends ZA, I'm not really excited for that, but I know you are. That we don't know when that's coming out, but it is coming out. They said probably quarter four, so near the end of the year. Makes sense. I'm trying to see. Sinking City 2, I'm really looking forward to that. It's like a Cthulhu horror game. First game is really good. They're doing a new SpongeBob SquarePants platformer. Normally I wouldn't care, but the other platformer is really good. Let's see. They're doing this month. They're doing a big expansion for the Division 2. My dad, oh my god, he's obsessed with the Division 1 and 2. I think my dad's put like 1,000 hours in the Division 2, and they're doing a massive expansion pack. And they haven't had any content in the Division for a few years. So a lot of people are really excited about this. They've just had events and shit. And they're adding like a whole new like massive area to explore. I'm not really that stoked about it because I'm not really into the Division. I'm not really into looter shooters, but my dad is, so he's really stoked about that. He's been waiting for new shit to come to Division for a while. Ukulele remake. Yeah, and and even more. Like, there's a lot of shit coming for this year. Even without GTA 6, and once again, a lot more games are coming. E3 may not technically be around.
Did you want a silver upgrade or something a little more?
E3 might not be coming around anymore, but the companies still usually unveil their main products for the second half of the year in June. So Battlefield 6 will probably be announced and could probably come out this year in the holiday season. I think leaked gameplay is already making the rounds. And all the companies are probably going to have more to announce. They usually announce their holiday slate, which is their biggest titles of the year in June. So that's just what we know of. There's probably a lot more big games coming that we don't know of. Even more now, probably, because GTA 6. A lot of companies wisely did not want to launch next to GTA because it would, butcher their game. So they were waiting for GTA to announce a release date for this year to playing around. So I'm sure a lot more now that maybe would have been delayed to next year are going to come early because they're not going to have to go toe-to-toe next to fucking GTA. So this year, yeah, even without GTA 6, this is one of the better years in gaming in a while. So, oh, that's right. Yeah, I can upgrade my character now. Let me see. Fucking A. Yeah, see, now I can slide. Sweet. Now my gun will arc to other people. Sweet, made some upgrades. Now I can probe enemies with even more efficiency. So yeah, there's, you know, a lot of stuff coming. And then plenty of games are getting DLCs, which aren't new releases, but are still exciting. A game that I really like, Sea of Stars, is getting a massive DLC on the 20th. So just a few days after my birthday. And it's a massive expansion pack, so I'm really excited for that. Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting a shit ton of DLC throughout the year. A ton of free content and free story content, new gear.
I want you to collect any brain
Probably legacy outfits.
While you're collecting the overloaded brain stems, take a moment and extract some fresh brain stems from living humans, would you? Crypto! I'm granting you a license for a new weapon. The Anal Probe. Now portable for more efficient brain stem collection.
What's going on?
Good work, Crypto! You just collected an overloaded brain stem. Only 11 more to go. Well, I know it sounds like a lot, but I think it's quite an achievable goal.
With the multifunctional Anal Probe, attract and collect any extracted brain stems.
You actually get a fucking anal probe gun, man.
Unlicensed usage.
It's great.
Read the warning label.
Excellent! I believe that's all the fresh brain stems I'll be needing at the moment. Nice haul.
I'm taking you right there. Stop it right now!
What other game can you pull somebody's brain out their ass? See, now I have chain lightning, baby.
Say your prayers, scumbag.
Is this...
Attention, citizens! Official police warning.
Like I said, this game is just fun, man. It's just a good old-fashioned game where you just go around blowing shit up, smashing shit to smithereens, listening to jokes. It's just fun. What? Fuck. Hold on. I gotta restart the stream. It's having internet issues. I'll be right back.